Hello, beautiful souls. We are back. We had a phone issue. Hi, Janelli. How are you, beautiful? Say hello. Let us feel you're here. Well, let me feel you're here. My partner in Shine has just gone to the toilet. We're back. We're back. Ryan's phone just died. So now you see us again. Say hello, guys. 20 people, yes. Let us feel you here. He's going to be back in a minute. Hi, Nicole. Hello, guys. Yes, let us feel you. Bring the energy. Let's light it up. Yes, yes, yes. Hello. Hello, beautiful soul. Guys, and we are going to bring the heat tonight. We're going to be doing a transmission and an emotional clearing. Yeah? So, I would love for you to share this if you feel open to. Say hello to Ryan, guys. Yes. And would love for you to share it if you're open to. And we know, and I fully trust, that if you're here, you've landed here, it's for a reason. You're meant to be on this live, in this experience. But firstly, want to feel you in the comments. Do you want to share a little bit about yourself for our beautiful humans?
So if you haven't seen me before, my name is Ryan. And we help amazing spiritual business people to... Badasses to really awaken their gifts, to share them with the world, and to unlock who it is they truly are and get to serve from that space. And I'm ready.
Yes, drop in the comments. Are you guys ready? Are you here? Are you ready? You guys are like, we're ready for what? So are we. But that's perfect. My first time here. Yes. Yes, so we work with visionary badasses to truly step into impact and service, yeah?
100%. That's what we love to do. And it's been like, how long have you feel? It's probably been about a year?
2 years nearly.
2 years since we've been working with the visionaries. And what does a visionary mean to you?
Ooh.
What's a visionary?
A visionary to me is like a light worker, a philanthropist, an entrepreneur, somebody that sees things from high perspective, that has a desire, a yearning, or an experience of connecting to their essence, like their gifts, their desire to create their reality, a desire to create a new reality for other people. It's like, I feel like a visionary is someone that doesn't always feel like they belong. It's someone that has actually felt very alone in this life, with their family, sometimes with their friends, like been through this experience, but this deepest knowing inside themselves has kept them, like, I guess with this adrenaline or this excitement of what's possible in this life and how they're here to serve, right? And that's from that high perspective, the different realizations, the deepest knowing. I want you to comment in the comments if you've had any of those experiences before. What do you feel, visionary?
Like you said, someone that is able to see past the stuckness and the reality that we see now, and be able to see something new, to be able to create the anew, to be able to see past the illusion that is keeping us stuck in slavery programming, keeping us stuck in old beliefs and dogmatic views of the world, and to really be a stand to open and crack those beliefs to create what a new world can look like. And really being a stand for charity, being a stand for humanity, being a stand for truth and freedom and service, and really the rebels that are here to stand the fuck up to the control,
to change the world.
100%.
Are you a visionary? If you can see this right now, and yes, goosebumps. Yum. The badasses that are here to change the world. Comment below. Are you somebody that feels like you're a rebel, or somebody that desires to impact this world, or is here to impact this world, that can see beyond the illusions that keep us stuck, you know? But also, are you someone that feels kind of alone in that? Feels like you haven't met anyone where you belong, right? Haven't really felt like permission to connect the dots, to truly step in, right? Somebody that lets you be that and doesn't try and change it in you. Like a mentor that actually can see that in you, that doesn't try and figure it out for you, but allows you to guide yourself to that space.
Something come up for me when you shared that just then, because like there was that time where I was alone in this journey, you know. I used to meditate every day and like looked at like I'm weird, or meditate on the job site when I used to be a carpenter, and people look at me weird, and you know, there's just so I was doing it alone, but I knew that staying on that path and staying with seeing that vision every single day for what I wanted my life to look like, not what it actually was in that moment, was really what inspired me to keep going, and also inspired others to not only be around my space, but to also create their own community around themselves, right? And so now, like, I look around my life, and like my beautiful partner Emma, and then every single one of my friends are just epic badasses that are incredible. Like, I'm truly honored to be in the space of some of my friends now, and back in that day I knew that it was always possible. And a visionary is someone who always believes what their vision is, and that it is possible if they stay with it, and they are a stand for it, and they are stand for the vision that they see for humanity, and take the action toward that, not just sit and meditate, like actually take action. Alright? So let me know if that resonates with you guys. Like, you felt alone along your journey, like Emma said. Have you felt like there's always been something more for you in your life? What about you, babe? Share with us your awakening.
What the heck? No way.
Well, at least a bit
And
of
our
it.
such non-belonging must be so hard, and yet graciousness was going to be with us. Hope you can make you a little less lonely. Oh, that's so beautiful, Pete. I love that. Oh my gosh. I've actually always been someone that's seen things from high perspective, even as a kid. You know, like I would have these beliefs put on me, and I was someone that could always see beyond that. Like, you know, my capabilities of how a relationship could be. You know, I would have this, like, you know, oh, Emma, you know, you've just got to settle, or you've just got to, you know, this is just it. Like, just this vibration of this is just it, right? And at the same point, I've always deeply known in every single experience, in every single space, that I see things from a high perspective. So I have had awakenings, deep spiritual awakenings, and I continue to daily, actually, like deep, like where new parts of myself come out to play, where I get to express another point of my gifts, right? But I guess for me, my awakening was when I truly believed that I started to create my 3D reality. I started to actually manifest and take action to what I desired. I started to hire people to support me in actually releasing what was keeping me capped in my body, the stored emotions, like the limiting beliefs that weren't even mine, you know, so I could actually create and take action from what I knew possible. I feel like my deepest awakenings are, yes, my gifts, yes, my essence, but actually what I see as my most awakened self is a self that actually creates this reality, and it's coming into fruition, and it chooses it and realizes how I co-create everything that I decide. Like everything, I'm like, oh, I desire that thing, and then it just shows up. My awakening is like, oh wow, Like, that's a choice, and I'm co-creating that. And every time something manifests, and I'm not even say manifest, I create. Every time that happens, I have a deep awakening and a deeper sense of co-creation inside myself. And that's where I know. But so many don't make the decisions.
Wow. Love that. I love that share, Dave. And like, when you had your awakening, when did you realize that you could actually, create a life from sharing these gifts with others?
I've always known. I've always, I remember when I was younger, it was more like inspiration that I shared. I've always desired to be for the others. Always had a deep knowing that I'm here of service. But when I started creating an entrepreneurial business from it, it was different. I've always been that without even the prosperity. And I guess it was my choice of actually realizing that when I was starting to impact, actually the impact that I was having just by being myself. And starting to realize that, imagine if I lived that every day. Imagine if I could be free in that. Imagine if I could create a life where my prosperity supported me to just be that. Imagine if I had free reign every day of my life to impact in the way I know I can. So for me, it was it was more so the sense of when I started to actually connect the dots of how I could actually choose to be it every day and imagine the impact I could make, knowing the impact, knowing someone like myself with my heart and my integrity when it comes to other people. Imagine if someone like me was free to be that. Imagine what I could do.
So powerful. I love that. And how long ago was that?
5 years.
So 5 years ago, you decided that, well, you had your awakening, and you decided that you wanted to help more people through your own gifts. And from that point, you created a business from it to be in that more often and to help more people in that. And if you didn't create that business, right, do you feel like you would have been able to impact as many people as you have?
No way. I would be suffering because I would be, I feel like no matter what, if I'm at a grocery store and I go and get groceries, I feel like I'm being of service. But I feel like my ability to be able to create my reality is one of my deepest gifts. I feel like it's all of our deepest gifts. So, and that changes every day in what we desire to do and be. So and that's of service, and we're actually able to follow, trust the life force inside of us and go where that wind blows us in what impacts we're meant to create, of where it is that we're guided, of who we're meant to talk to in every moment. I feel like, no, I probably wouldn't have, because I wouldn't have had, on a lot of the times where I worked in childcare, my phone was away and I could serve the children, but what if that moment, I've had a call from Bob and he's got deep mental, instability, and I'm there to serve him, or same thing with you, with what you've gone through with your emotional, your modalities. If you were working in carpentry your whole life, could you support people with what you've done?
No way.
No, or our modalities, no. My guidance, connecting the dots.
No way.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have the time to share, wouldn't have the time to express myself in the way that I have. I wouldn't have the time to inspire others. I wouldn't have inspired the people that are stuck in a rut in doing things that they don't want to do, and helped people out of what they thought was the only reality possible, because I created something else, and I once was a full-time carpenter. That was my trade, right? And now I help people for a living. I help people, and I love what I do every single day, instead of rocking up not wanting to go to work, not wanting to do what I've been told I have to do to make money. And I'd love for you guys to share and comment, if you feel like you have this fucking deep gift on your heart, that you know that you can serve people You know that you can make a deep, deep impact on this world. Yet, you haven't taken action to be able to do that. Created space for yourself to create that impact. We always love the lags, don't we?
Yeah. Yes, let us know, guys, because we have something for you that can support you. It's actually a 3-day facilitated space with myself, Ryan, and another badass visionary entrepreneur, which we are supporting in the embodiment work to support you guys to get into your essence and get into your power, your creatrix, your creator, right? That's our intention, to actually let go of the parts of you that are distorted, that aren't you, that are not self, right? To allow you to land and create this reality if you desire. Yeah, it's a 3-day space. It's in 2 weeks' time. And it's only $33. It's only $33.
Oh,
Yeah? $33, fam. And the link is in here. So if you guys do desire to come to join us, you'll receive an email that will take you to a group where you will have all of the instructions. Yeah? And how do we do that is the qualifications we have in modalities, our essence, our embodied lifestyle, our strategy that we've learnt through actually being sovereign to our hearts and soul of how we can impact. And we're going to be serving and giving those tools to you guys with guidance as well. I'm going to be in there, and I will facilitate a space where I will drop in and give you all readings. I will, because I love that piece. It's fun, and I get to, that's a deep part of my expression. I know y'all want it. I know y'all want that. I think we just got one. Yes, so if you guys want to join us,
Does it have kids? Here we go, and they're coming through.
kids who depend on me, I am in such a bad place for my work. I'm saying that, yes, I feel you, sister. Come into the container. You will only become free. Nothing scary will happen in that space. You are so safe. Come into the container. You can take, and there's no rush. This is you dropping into your truest essence. Come into our container where we can hold you and nourish you, and you can connect with other badass people like yourself. Yeah?
I think I can, and I will make a deep impact, but I don't even know how. But I have initially found a way to start to help others like I've always wanted. I'm 34 years old, and I'm going to uni to become a primary school teacher.
Yes, I love that. Come into our container. We'd love to have you there. Yes, that's so. No, so there's going to be sessions over the 3 days. The container, the group, the Facebook group will be open for 3 days. But I believe we're doing one session each day. Plus, I'll do a reading.
Yeah, so one session per night, and then during the day there will be tasks and homework for you to like integrate, implement, and play work.
No, home play. Someone said it in the other container I was in. I was like, oh, I like that word, home play.
So basically, these 3 sessions will be clearing, will be guidance, will be really getting, the emotions and the limiting beliefs out of your body, out of the way. And once that's done, those days in between are the space that you get to implement and integrate, which means you get to pay the person, you get to have grateful for all that you have in your life, you get to create a new gratitude practice, you get to create all that you need to completely shift and integrate your being to be the abundant being that you are. Right?
Yes, replays are available. Yes. Angel's going to be there, aren't you, Angel? You're coming to the upgrade. You told me you're getting your ticket. So, yes, the abundant being that you are, guys. I want you to comment below if you're keen and you're in.
Angel's on.
Yeah.
Hi, Angel. What else can we share tonight?
You guys have any questions? We were deep in a container just before this course. We're like, how can we just serve and just show up and have like epic conversations with you guys? You know, and show up no matter what. I don't know. Yes. What time is it, guys? Can you share? And we'll figure out if we want to do a clearing or some readings. I'm in for an upgrade. Yes!
What is the time?
Yes, Nicole. Amazing, sister. Grab your ticket. Babies are finally in bed sleeping. Whoop! Yay! Okay, amazing. Thank you, Sam. Are you coming, Sam? Yeah, Anna, you in? Yes, Nicole. Grab your ticket, babe. So what happens is, guys, we're gonna give you this info because honestly, we're gonna go and have some intimacy time. I think, spend some time together tonight. Hey, so shall we just get straight to the point?
Yes.
We're going to go straight to the point for you guys. So you purchase your ticket. What will happen is you'll get sent an email that has the Facebook group that you will come straight into. Yeah. And so in the Facebook group, it starts in 2 weeks' time. And it goes from the 5th until the 7th. So you have the 5th, the 6th, the 7th. And you have the replays of the transmissions. I will give you individual guidance and readings in that space. So you're going to get that on top of the facilitation of the transformation and embodiment work that we're going to powerfully bring you. So for $33, right? So this is like at least worth like $500, honestly.
More.
Yeah, more. But like we said, the only reason it's so cheap, guys, is because we have a visionary day in December that is going to be all about the birthing and like the bringing to life. And we don't want to do too much transformation work on that day. So what we want is for those people to actually come to this space. So we've chosen to invite more people in, and it's not about the money to us. It's about actually making sure that this is a huge piece of the work, because we know that the embodiment always comes first, right? So that's why it's so cheap. That's why you're invited. Not because of just because. And we just really believe and know that the power is in the transformation, right? And then we support people to birth. So yeah. Can I share anything else?
I feel pretty good. I was going to do like a quick clearing, but
yeah, we get to be sovereign with what we feel. So yeah, please. Oh, you don't have our Facebook profiles on here. So grab a ticket, and you'll receive the Facebook group, and then we'll see you in there tomorrow. Okay? And it will be amazing and transformative, and we just really, truly just want to help you, support you, right, to birth. And this is a time where we can actually do that for so cheap for so many people. Truly, because it's what we are. It's what we're here for.
Yeah, feels damn good to just offer something for that cheap and just like just give like as much as we can in those 3 days. Like the more value that we can create in a shorter space of time for as many people as we can, the happier we will be. And I'm just really excited.
Me too. Love you guys. We'll see you in there.